Kia ora, ko mātātua tōku waka, ko Ngāti Aotearoa ko te whānau apanui o ku iwi. Ko Wesley Paul ahau. I live up here in Vancouver, Canada, and I have been connected to Kāhui Tautoko and to Te Tini a Māui Kapa Haka group here for the last 15 years. The origins for me with the Kapa Haka group, I used to live in Japan, I used to teach in Japan, and so I knew some of the whānau in the Kapa Haka group there, Ngāhui wha. And one of the girls in the group had a cousin in Vancouver, Canada, and they said that we should connect up. And so that person was Mania Maniapoto, who's part of Kāhui Tautoko. We met up, I got hooked up with a rugby club, and with the Kapa Haka group that was there. And that's been me for the last 15 years. And things such as Kāhui Tautoko and my whānau, my wife and my whānau have been the things that have kept me here for the last 15 years. Kāhui Tautoko is, for a lot of people that have been here, is the motivation or the connection to our home. Kāhui Tautoko bring that whanaungatanga, and that whānau vibe to everything. It's been pretty eye-opening the amount of people who in New Zealand wouldn't do Kapa Haka, but have felt that connection here and that support to be able to do it here. So we get people who have lived in New Zealand all their lives and come over here and started started to do Kapa Haka and explore that connection before going home and doing more of it. The Kapa Haka group started 15 years ago. Originally it was Kāhui Tautoko trying to find that connection to home. They started a Kapa Haka group, a small Kapa Haka group just to perform, and it was just the staff members of Kāhui Tautoko getting together, singing songs, and just connecting that way. It's grown over the last 15 years. So when they got here, they needed a guitarist. So one of the local guys from here, Māori fella, Te Kanoa, returned to New Zealand now, but he was here for the last 14 years, playing for the Kapa Haka group, and it's very much word of mouth, performances at Waitangi, and people come up to you and like, oh, I'd love to be able to do Kapa Haka, and they just come to practice, and that whānau vibe just keeps them coming. That kept people like me coming. So I joined the rōpū, I think 2 performances in. So I've done all of them bar 2 performances. But yeah, and I know we've tried to implement this, but every staff member from Kāhui Tautoko that comes to Vancouver, we tell them that they have to join the Kapa Haka group. They don't realize that that's not actually the case, but we tell them that is the case. So we've had lots of staff be a part of that. Oh, obviously, Auntie Mara has been, and Auntie Corrine have been the nucleus of that. Patrick in there too as our tutor. But the Kāhui Tautoko is in every aspect of the rōpū. Administration, practices, we practice at their house. Wherever we can, the organization part all goes through them. When we have performances and practices, they organize all of that. All the kākahu for our group is stashed in the Kāhui Tautoko wardrobe. So Kāhui Tautoko are very much at the nucleus of what Te Tini a Māui, our Kapa Haka group, is. For me personally, and I know this is true for a lot of our people here who are in Canada, in North America actually, they want to pass their culture onto the next generation. And for some, unfortunately, it's hard to do that when they haven't been as connected as they would like to. So Kāhui Tautoko, we have lots of kids running around. We have lots of kuia who have been here for the longest time and are in their 70s and want to come along. And even if they don't perform, they just want to be able to sit there, to laugh, to listen, to remember the songs. My babies come, other members of the group bring their babies. With the kids, it's just the motivation is to having them keep that connection to their taha Māori while they're here. And they love it, and they love seeing it. They love being a part of it. They love the practices. Everything that I love about it, they love too. Kāhui has allowed us to travel like all over North America. We've had since probably 2010, we've had out of country performances all over Canada. We've had the chance to travel over to Toronto to perform up in our up in Indigenous communities, ones that even your average Canadian wouldn't get to. We've been able to travel there, remote communities to perform, to share culture. As with anything, the Ropu's goals not only uplift the mana of Aotearoa, but all Indigenous people in North America. So it's always good going to be able to share with communities, go to different powwow and share our culture, share food, share laughs, share drinks sometimes. Like I said, we've been all over North America. We've been down to New Orleans in Baton Rouge for a powwow down there. We performed for Air New Zealand. We were able to do the haka alongside Richie McCaw in Chicago when they had the All Blacks first played there. Our Ropu has performed at the Polynesian Cultural Center over there in Hawaii. We even went to a sound studio and we were in a video game. That was pretty cool because I guess all the video game companies are here and they were looking for Indigenous characters. So they asked us to sing a song, to sing a Māori song that they could include in their game. So yeah, the kids see that, they see themselves, they see their culture, they see dad traveling all around the world, they see aunties and uncles, all the things that we take for granted, I guess, being back home in New Zealand, because that's what our lives look like. But over here, it's just been really enriching for our tamariki.